good morning, and cheers, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas. You're like, what? It's not anywhere near Christmas. Well, it kind of is anywhere near Christmas. All right, let's get to it. Good morning, I'm Cindy Simmons, and this is Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, November 15th, and cheers to you, and good morning. So yes, no, it's not Christmas yet. Is Christmas around the corner? Yes, it is. Is Thanksgiving next week? Yes, it is. I have a little bit of a holiday themed show, as in there's something in this box that's for you. It's a present that I wrapped to give to you, but I'm going to open it. I'm going to give it to you at the end of the show. But first, thank you. Grab your cup of coffee. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll give you the big fat cheers. I'll be your host. We'll be here for about 15-20 minutes or so. Going to talk about 3 topics on today's Coffee Convo Wednesday. One is actually 2 are kind of embarrassing, but that's what the show is all about, keeping it real. And I'm Cindy. I'll be your host, as I usually am. It's been one of those weeks. Last week, in hindsight, now that I'm thinking about it, I've had about a week to reflect. I probably shouldn't have done the show last week because I was really sick last week. I was really sick last week, and I was hopped up on so much cold medicine, and I was just off. I had vertigo last Monday, and then that spun out into this like really big head pain all week long, which I'm going to get to in a minute. So anyway, so last week's show was not my best, so I apologize if you missed it. Good for you. It was probably good that you missed it. So today's Coffee Convo Wednesday, a couple of things we're going to talk about, and then I'm going to get to what's in the box for you guys. All right, first up on the list, did you guys hear who People magazine named the sexiest man of the year? Blake Shelton. I gotta say, I kind of love me some Blake. So he is a country superstar. He's a coach on The Voice. He's with Gwen Stefani. I couldn't think of her name all of a sudden. And I think that he's sexy. So he is 2017's Sexiest Man Alive for People magazine. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the Blakester there? So something funny, he told People magazine, I've been ugly my whole life. If I could be sexy for a year, I'm taking it. So Blake's 41 years old. He's been dating Gwen Stefani, I think about 2 years now. And he said, Gwen said to him, she goes, listen to me, you're going to regret this for the rest of your life if you don't take this gift and just live in the moment. But what is Blake Shelton most excited about? Rubbing it in Adam Levine's face. Because if you guys ever watched NBC's The Voice, you know that they have this like brother relationship where they're constantly picking on each other. So he said, I can't wait to shove this up Adam's, you know what. As proud as I am and honored that you guys asked me, that's really the only thing I care about. Because Adam Levine was People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive. I think it was 2013. So you know that there's going to be like a really hard time given. Because if you had that title, wouldn't you just walk around going, yes, I'm the sexiest woman alive. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm the sexiest woman alive. So you know Blake is going to be on that show all of the time going, wouldn't you want to be on the team of the sexiest man alive? Just saying. So I might be tuning back in to The Voice. So comment below. Do you think Blake Shelton is a good choice? I think he's tall. He's sexy. His girlfriend's beautiful. He seems really nice too. I don't know him, but I have friends, mutual friends who know him and say really great things about him. So I'm going to take their word for it. He seems like a good guy. So I say good. Good for Blake Shelton, sexiest man alive. But who do you think? If you don't think Blake Shelton, do you have a choice, a different choice? How cute is my little polar bear Christmas mug today? All right, next up on Coffee Convo Wednesday, I gotta tell you what happened the other day. So remember last week I told you, and just a couple minutes ago, I was not feeling well. I had vertigo, I got really sick, and like sick. And then I ended up at the ER. So what happened was I had this really massive head pain, and I said to my husband that if it didn't get better, I was gonna go by just like one of those urgent care places. So let's start at the urgent care. So I go to this urgent care that I've never been to before. And I've had breast cancer, I've had multiple surgeries. So if I'm telling you that I'm in pain, then I'm actually in pain because I have a high tolerance for pain being a breast cancer survivor and having to go through chemo and radiation and all of that. So last Friday night, I go by the urgent care, and I'm in this shopping center village near my house, and I'm at a four-way stop in this shopping center. I'm going to preface my story by reminding you that I did not feel well, okay? I'm at this four-way stop. The person ahead of me, like across from me, four-way stop, the person right across from me was just taking their time, and I'm like, I don't feel good, whatever. But they weren't going. But I knew it was their turn. It was their turn, then it was my turn, and then it was this guy over to my left. So this person finally goes across, and I'm like, okay, so I go to pull out. Well, this guy in some big truck over to my left just decides to barrel across, and I do this, you know, like, hey buddy, what's going on? And he does this to me with his watch. And I looked at him like completely perplexed, like, really? What, your time is more valuable, you're late, you're whatever, so that gives you the right of way? Like, I'm trying to get to the urgent care here. So he does this, and I'm like, then he flips me off. Big bird, middle finger. Is it flip or flick? I say flip. Some people say flick. Anyway, he gives me the middle finger. And you know when something's happening in slow motion? He gives me the middle finger, and I'm like, who does that? Like, is this like 1975? Isn't that what people did a long time ago? I don't know. But I'm thinking, these are all the things that are happening in this like 3-second moment. He flips me off. My face was like, and flips off a woman. Who does that? You guys, I'm embarrassed to tell you what I did next. I did not flip him off, but I literally looked at him, and because I always say, I love Jesus, but I cuss a little. I need to have that on a shirt. I love Jesus, but I cuss a little. I lean forward. I lean forward as close to my windshield as possible. And I'm not going to say it, but I will give you the G version. I go, Tushy hole. Literally, like that. Like slow motion, so that he can see me enunciating the two words. Tushy hole. Because it doesn't matter what you see in front of that. You see hole. I was so mad. And normally, you guys, you know, if you've been watching the show for a while, I'm all about rainbows and cupcakes and unicorns and spreading kindness like Nutella. That's how I end every show. But you guys, I didn't feel well. I had been having head pain all week. I'm on my way to the urgent care, and he was completely, not like I was delirious and I imagined it, he was totally in the wrong. And then flip, first of all, my time is more important, I'm late, I gotta go. Now, and then flips me off. And I snapped. And then he saw me do that and was like the dirtiest look ever. And I'm still like sitting there bewildered, like, you actually just gave me the worst thing. I gave you something pretty bad, but you gave me the worst thing, and you gave it to a woman, and I didn't even do anything. All I did was like, hey, what are you doing? It's my turn. I would have been fine. I would have just let it go until he flipped me off. Tushy hole. I was so mad. And then, you know, you get so mad you're shaking, and then I thought, guys, I have like serious road rage issues. Actually, I don't. I just have an intolerance for anyone for flipping someone off. That's so, I don't know. I don't want to say redneck because that's not nice either, but I just mean it's so, like, because I can be redneck sometimes too. Low class. Let's say low class, because redneck and low class, not the same thing. Let's say low class. Like, it's just low. That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. It's like, it's low class to do that. Who does that? And then who does that to a woman? I can see if I did it first to him, but he did it to me. And then I just gave him, you know, I gave him the mouthed tushy hole. Well, it wasn't just mouth. I actually was saying it, but since He was in the big truck over there. I just mouthed it. That's all he saw. Me mouth it. Isn't it funny? That was days ago and I'm still worked up about it. All right, that's number 2 on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Number 3 on Coffee Convo Wednesday kind of ties into number 2. So after urgent care, now I had earlier in the day, I got invited to go on the Disney Dream just for a couple of hours to see the new Beauty and the Beast show. And I was trying to pull it together all week because I really wanted to see the show. I wanted to tell you about it because it was amazing. So if you're planning a Disney cruise, go see Beauty and the Beast because it was beautiful. And of course I cried like a baby because it's Beauty and the Beast and it's Disney. They always make you cry. So I left there, drove to urgent care. So I get to urgent care and they basically say, something seems really wrong. We're going to call across the street and have you go to Florida Hospital. And I'm thinking, oh, because they think at this point, the vertigo head situation, maybe it has something to do with my heart. They don't know. Maybe it has something to do with my head, so they want me to get a CAT scan. So I go across the street to urgent care, or to Florida Hospital. I keep thinking about what I'm about to tell you, and it makes me laugh so hard. So I get to the emergency room. So I've driven myself over to the emergency room. I get into a room, and they want to do an EKG. If any of you have ever had an EKG before, they put these little sticker things on you and then they hook up these wires and they test your heart. So I'm laying on this hospital bed in the ER and they have to put these sticky things on. But then it dawns on me, I have Spanx on. So let me give you the visual. I am wearing a maxi dress that, I don't want to say is form-fitting, but this area, it's kind of form-fitting, and then it's a maxi dress, a long dress. I'm wearing a maxi dress with a little denim jacket, and I have Spanx on because I'm just not a big fan of anyone seeing my panty lines back here, and I like to be all tucked in and smooth. No one needs to see all that, right? So when I'm wearing a dress like that, where you might be able to see the panty line or anything else going on there, I like to wear my Spanx. No shame in my Spanx wearing. Well, I'm wearing Spanx, and I don't know how you guys wear your Spanx, but I wear my Spanx like I am covering up a sausage, like I'm a cased sausage. So I have my Spanx up to here. Well, where do they have to put the little EKG stickers? Yeah, right here. Right here, you guys. So I'm in the ER, and there's these 2 male nurses, and I'm like, oh gosh. Hey, so this is a little awkward, but I have Spanx on. And the one guy looks at me, he goes, yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. You have what on? Now, mind you, he's probably, I don't know, 25. And I'm mortified. So yeah, it's like shapewear, just keeps everything in there. And this is him. It's like that emoji with the eyes that bug out that look like this, what'd you say? What? And I said, yeah. So he's just looking at me, and the other guy doesn't know what to do either. And they're both just kind of looking at me like they just want to do the EKG, what is even happening with this woman? They go, what does that mean? What do you want us to do? I'm like, can you guys just out there for just 1 minute so I can take them off? Thanks. Thank you. So they leave. I'm taking the Spanx and shoving them in my purse. So then he comes back in and I'm wearing a long maxi dress and he still has to get here. So it's not like I want to lift the maxi dress so then he can see my underwear and whatnot. So I'm like this, trying to pull the side of my dress so he can just stick the sticker in here. And I know he was like, what is the deal with this woman? What is she doing? What is wrong with her? What is a Spanx? What is shapewear? He had neither of them. One was about 25 and one was, I don't know, maybe 30, and neither of them knew what Spanx were or shapewear. I wanted to die. So I get flipped off, and then I have 2 guys who have no idea what Spanx are. You guys, I cannot make this stuff up. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But really, I guess, if you don't have sisters or a girlfriend, I mean, it's not like we parade around in our Spanx. I mean, I've been known to do that. Ask some of my girlfriends because I'm not shy. But most of us do not parade around in our Spanx. So maybe that's why men don't know what they are. I don't know. And I haven't been single and in the dating world for so long, but I guess, you know, like if you're wearing that, men aren't going to know. Neither of these guys knew. And I wanted to crawl under the emergency room bed. So yeah, that's my week. And before you ask, yeah, they can't figure out what's wrong. I had some sort of headache situation and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. They did a CAT scan, they did an EKG, everything came back great, which was great, but yeah, they don't know what's wrong. So we're trying to figure that out. So that's the ending to my story. I have Spanx on. Yeah, I don't know what that is. All right. So before we get out of here, remember I said I have a present for you. So I thought I would open it for you since it might be a little difficult to open it through the camera. I mean, I'm certain you can maybe try. So I'm going to open this present for you because you guys know how I love to give away stuff on the show, right? So I'm going to open it for you and then I'm going to tell you what it is and how you can get it. See, I wrapped it just for you. You're like, why'd you wrap a present? We're watching you. We can't open it, but I can, and then I can send it to you. So in here, I have 2 gift cards. What are they? Dinner, and a movie. $25 each. Why am I giving these to you? Because you guys, I partnered with Walmart, and I went to Walmart the other day because, first of all, I love Walmart. But my mom and I went to Walmart because my mom wants to get her granddaughter, my 12-year-old daughter, something for Christmas. And so she's been talking to her and she was trying to think of a way to really personalize something specific for her. And she's at that age now, my daughter, my 12-year-old daughter, she's just at that age where she wants to like pick out things for herself. She doesn't know exactly what she wants. So I suggested a gift card. So I went to the holiday gift card section at Walmart. They have this huge display, like massive display. I went over sort of by the outdoor area because it was right before you get to the outdoor area where all the Christmas decorations are, all the Christmas trees are. And there's this massive thing of gift cards at Walmart. And I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to give you guys dinner and a movie. So it's dinner. This is, you're like, where's the dinner? What's the dinner for? Okay, so it's a $25 gift card. You can use it at Olive Garden, Longhorn Steakhouse, Cheddar's, the Yard House, Bahama Breeze, or Seasons 52. So $25, you can go to dinner first, and then a $25 AMC gift card to go check out a movie, because here are just a couple things I'm excited about. Tonight, I'm taking my 12-year-old daughter to see a sneak peek of the movie Wonder with Julia Roberts and the family and the little boy, and we're gonna be crying, and it's gonna be awesome. So that comes out on Friday. Thor Ragnarok came out, what, the weekend before last, I think? And I hear it's so funny, and you know how much I love my Loki, so I cannot wait to see this movie. Plus, Disney's Coco comes out next week on Thanksgiving, and I have been waiting like a year to see the Disney Pixar movie Coco. That's coming out. Hello, The Last Jedi, Star Wars, that comes out next month. So dinner and a movie thanks to Walmart gift cards. So I'm always like, I'm a big gift card fan, because sometimes people will be like, well, I want this, but then maybe I want that. And I'm like, here, I'm gonna hook you up with the gift card and then you can pick out whatever you want. So now you're like, tell me more. Yeah, they have like Apple iTunes, Disney, Domino's Pizza. I mean, they have like a million gift cards. And then I have dinner and a movie for you because, you know, I'm saving you some money and I'm giving you a gift card from Walmart. Okay, so dinner and movie, how do you get it? How we usually do. Like this post right now, like the video that you're watching, like this live video, or if you're watching this on the replay, just hit like, and then comment Walmart. So comment Walmart, you only need to do it once. In fact, if you want to tell other people, they can do it too. But just comment Walmart below, and then the city that you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday from. So Walmart, so 3 things. Hit like, comment Walmart, and right next to Walmart, just tell me where you are watching Coffee Convo Wednesday from, because I always love to know. Like last week, we had someone, I think it was Indiana. She won the coffee last week, so yay. But yeah, Walmart, like it, Walmart, and then the city that you are watching Coffee Convo Wednesday from. And then we'll draw a winner this Friday, probably like 5 p.m. on Friday, although I was kind of late last week, but we'll get it for you. So dinner and a movie, like how great is that? I mean, you don't even have to take me. That is your gift from me to you. I'm kind of excited that you can get gift cards at Walmart because I love me some Walmart. So there you go. Comment, like Walmart, and then the city you're watching from. Woo! And there you go. So I told you, it's like it's been one of those crazy weeks, and I just want to say thank you. So that's $50 in gift cards from Walmart. So cheers to you. All right, that is Coffee Convo Wednesday. I really appreciate that you guys come here every week, like more than you probably know. Like it's nice that you guys get your cup of coffee, whether you're at home or you're at work, or some people sit in the car, they tell me, and they're just watching or they're listening, because I don't want you to watch if you're driving. If you're in a parking lot at Walmart, let's say, and watching, that's different. But if you're driving, then you should not be watching. You should just be listening, because there's nothing to see here. I'm just giving you a cheers, and I'm wearing my candy cane Santa outfit to celebrate the holidays that I've even decorated a little for you. So that's Coffee Convo Wednesday. Head over to cindysimmons.com to follow me on all the socials. Also, don't forget, if you've missed any of the Coffee Convo Wednesday shows, you can just search Cindy Simmons on YouTube. And plus, my girls are doing super fun toy reviews. If your kids want to watch, just go to YouTube and search Lululand. So Lululand will get you some fun things that my daughters are doing. They love doing their YouTube channel. It's super fun. And then don't forget, you know how I love big mugs, and I cannot lie. You send me a big coffee mug, preferably with no writing, because I know this sounds weird, but everything shows up in reverse when you guys are watching it. But you send me a big fat coffee mug, and I'll send you a free t-shirt. Deal? It's like a little exchange there. You can find my email address, go cindy@cindysimmons.com, or just go straight to cindysimmons.com. Have a great week. Don't forget, like Walmart and city you're watching from, and we'll hook you up with dinner and a movie gift cards from Walmart. Have a great week, and as I always say, spread kindness like Nutella. Thanks for hanging out with me on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Cheers!